conversation the other week about which president would win in a fight, and I think we settled on Lincoln because he was 6'6" and a professional wrestler of sorts.
And
bro, you don't think Teddy Roosevelt would smoke Lincoln?
Young Teddy Roosevelt, like Rough Rider Teddy Roosevelt down in Mexico in the lava pits, fucking hunt down Mexicans.
But I want during the term, I want peak president, not peak lifetime. Does that make sense? You know, for example, if hypothetically Biden was a professional boxer but becomes president at 78, not the winner.
Yeah, because we looked like the argument of their best fitness at any time in their life. I think we came to like Gerald Ford because it turns out that he was built like a refrigerator.
College football player.
Yeah, he was like a super athlete, right?
Yes.
You have to go when they were president. And so I think Gerald Ford was past his prime. Lincoln, he was still wrestling.
I think Bush was one of the fitter modern presidents for sure. Obama just blew everybody away.
Obama was definitely the fittest.
Yeah, the fittest modern president.
My
history doesn't go back that well.
I just don't think
Clinton
that they
fit in office. I don't
know. He tried, dude. I'm glad
he
you
would
brought
run
that
to
up.
McDonald's.
Clinton would, the presidents will like jog with the Secret Service. He's going for his jog, and he goes into McDonald's and gets himself a Big Mac.
All the time. Yeah, it used to be like a repetitive story. Secret Service had to like go in there and secure McDonald's.
They call it
gotta love it.
No, I'm coming.
We're doing a 4K today. I got a carb load.
And Bill Clinton's weight would go up and down. And so here, I'm on Facebook. I mentioned this a couple times, and it's become my thing to like fact check people who write all this shit on Facebook.
Oh, people love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I make lots of friends. So, anyway, someone puts up there that Bill Clinton paid $850,000 to Paula Jones, to like civilly to quiet her, and Bill Clinton paid $150,000 to. Who's the Playboy one? I forgot her name. What's her name? Well, anyway, not Stormy Daniels, but the Playboy one. He paid $150,000.
Trump, Karen McDougal.
Thank you.
Karen
All right, yeah, Karen McDougal.
I thought we were talking about Clinton.
And the point is that Trump is a better negotiator than Bill Clinton. So I was like, I gotta fact check this.
Adjusted for inflation.
It's true. It's true. Bill Clinton did actually pay $150,000 to silence his Paula Jones, and of course,
did he really?
Yeah, and
about that?
Yeah, and it was like a civil thing, and he just paid it to get her to stop like pressing charges, and Trump paid $150,000 to silence the playmate. So Trump got a better deal.
I bet if you adjust for inflation, Clinton got the
really
better
overpaid.
there.
No.
No, he paid $850.
He was paying.
Oh,
he paid $90.
Yeah,
and $850 in the '90s, way more
over
money.
$1 million.
Yeah. This is a booming economy. 1990s tech bubble. $850,000.
I'll tell you something, Hillary. That's bad. That's expensive pussy. Real expensive.
It's okay.
Pussy.
No, Hillary made plenty of
$850,000 or have to fuck Hillary Clinton for the rest of your life.
It's a good thing Hillary Clinton is a cattle baron expert, or they wouldn't be able to afford those expenditures. You know?
I don't know if people get that reference, but
yeah, well, Hillary Clinton's a criminal, so somehow she played the stock market with cattle commodities.
She played cattle futures, and she invested. I know she.
Really? She really did?
So what really happened is she played cattle futures, and I want to say she put $1,000 in, but I could be a little off. Maybe she put in $10,000, and she exited with over $130,000. And she expertly picked. You know how the stock market goes up and down.
Yeah.
She wrote it up, and then flipped it and made money on the way down, and then flipped it and made money on the way up again. She just couldn't lose.
She basically did like a Marty McFly type thing. Like it was almost like she knew what was coming next.
Sports almanac.
Ever do that exercise yourself where if you're like, I invested here and I sold here and then I went short stock here and then I'd make that much. Well, she did that.
That's
so
awesome.
I think, Matt, like you, I tend to side with the blue team lately, but probably like you, they have their flaws too.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. Well, like I was fucking 12 when Clinton got elected. You know, I wasn't paying attention to what the hell was going on. You know, I read about the blowjob. That was the extent of what I knew. You know, so I'm not the biggest Hillary Clinton fan either.
Such things are not cheating. I think I was Kennedy in there. I don't know.
Cock,
yeah, no, it became a national debate. He told Monica that he wouldn't fuck her, although I suspect he did. He just wanted her to blow him because that's not cheating.
I don't believe he did because like the way we know everything,
I
right?
bet he did.
No, listen. The way we know everything, the way everything came out is because she was confiding in Linda Tripp, right?
Oh,
wasn't that the lady's name?
Tripp, yeah.
She was confiding in her friend, telling her what was going on about the dress, everything. She'd have told her friend all the nitty gritty details. She would be like, "Oh yeah, he stuck a cigar in my pussy and I blew him and it came over all over my blue dress. It's been going on for a while," but then leave out the fucking. Like, nah, he didn't fuck her. He totally had some sort of like. He probably.
Just wanted some head.
You make a strong argument.
Before you stick a cigar in some girl's cunt, I usually would want to fuck her, right? Like that seems like a couple steps.
But what
down
if
the line.
you've got this thing about you that all these other actions are somehow not so bad, you know, because that's what he was saying. He told her that, like, yeah, if she blows him or gives him a hand job, then that's not cheating like fucking is.
I feel like everybody's like that must have been like a spike in thought process because no one today is like, oh yeah, my boyfriend won't be mad, I just blew that other guy. You know, Clinton made it like nobody today thinks that like you getting jacked off or a blowjob is somehow not cheating. And nobody before that thought that, you know? Like, so I don't think he changed any kind of national discourse about it. Like,
there was a conversation about it. You know, people, so at the time, like, terrestrial radio was the big thing. I drive home from work, and people are discussing whether or not blowjobs are cheating, whether or not oral sex is sex. That was the thing.
It's totally sex.
Yes.
Yeah, that's such a silly thing to discuss.
What about a foot job? Okay, let's keep going then. Let's keep disseminating. What about a foot job?
Yeah, that's sex.
What if I put it in your armpit?
Is the penis out and erect?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a sexual act. That's cheating.
What if I'm wearing like my underwear, but I'm like dry humping the fuck out of the crease of her buttocks?
Hard.
Oh, it's so hard.
I want to go next.
It's chafing.
Wait.
Chafing.
Taylor. So we're Harvey Weinstein here. I'm in the shower. You're watching me. I get turned on by this. I'm jacking off while you watch.
That's not rape because I get a career where I make tens of millions of dollars.
Is it sex?
Oh, it's definitely cheating if I were in a relationship because, like, at the very least, that's like an emotional level of cheating and a level of distrust, I think, that would be unacceptable.
But they didn't have sex if they didn't have contact. That's what I'm getting from you.
Oh, it's not sex, but it's definitely cheating, I would say.
If
any of you have a girlfriend or wife and she goes, "Hey, I was getting a gig, you know, don't worry, you can quit your job. I'm going to be rolling in it for a while after what I did tonight." But he jacked off in the shower and I watched it in its entirety. Would you be like, "Oh, all right, honey, it's all good"? You'd be like, "No, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Why would you? That's degenerate."
How much money will you be?
What type of Mercedes?
What if my kink is that I like getting kicked in the crotch really fucking hard? I'm fully clothed. She's fully clothed, but she's kicking me in the crotch repeatedly, and I ejaculate.
The fact that you have a fetish for that makes it sexual, which makes it cheating. Because it may not be a traditional sexual act, but the fact that you're getting off on it makes it cheating. Like,
so what you're saying is, if your girlfriend, so you wouldn't be okay with your girlfriend kicking a guy 5 times in the crotch if he was going to ejaculate?
If he was going to enjoy it and that was his kink, fuck no. That's weird as shit.
Really? But you would have a separation between that and like one of the traditional sexual acts, eh?
I wouldn't be cool with any of it, but I do agree there is a gradient on which it can kind of be, you know.
What if what he likes, what if what really makes him come is if she spits on him, okay? He's lying on the ground, he's naked, he's not touching himself, but she's spitting on him, and that turns him on so much that he ejaculates.
I feel like this is, it's the exact same thing as the nut kicking. It's like someone I would think is very insulting and being spat upon, probably unpleasant. But if that's what's getting that dude off, then it's a sexual act, and she's engaging in it with a guy who's not you. That's cheating.
Damn, you're pretty strict.
He's really spent a lot of time considering the options here.
All off the cuff.
No, yeah, I believe Taylor has a pretty simple, like litmus test. Oh, do you like it? Is it sexual? It's cheating.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it was very reasonable too.